Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. In this video I am going to be talking about really sensitive stuff. If you're a really sensitive person and if you do not like to hear words like vagina, yes, then I just tell you what, exit this video because we're gonna be talking about that a lot in this video. But if you're keen on hearing some of my feminine hygiene tips, then just keep watching this video. I'm gonna start talking about my periods, how I deal with my periods and which items I use for my periods. Firstly, I use my tampons, and the ones that I go for are the ones from Cortex, and these are the normal ones for medium flow. So there are different types. There are ones that are meant for a heavy floor, then there are ones that are meant for super heavy floors, and since I do not have a heavy flow, I go for the medium flow ones. I really like these tampons. They're like my favorite because they really absorb and do not slip out. I've seen some tampons, I've used some tampons that when they are almost full they start to slip out. I really like to use tampons because they're clean, they're easy to dispose as well. Tampons are really small, so they're easy to get rid of, also very easy to change. See, like sometimes when you're in the mall and you're having a heavy floor, you just pull the string out and then you're done. But with pads, it's just a whole lot another different story. So that's what I use for my periods. And the other thing that I also use that I recently discovered, which has changed my life, is the Menstrual Cup. Yes, this thing is amazing, guys. It's changed the game. It's changed the game for me. And this one I got from Floor Menstrual Cup. I'm gonna put all their details in the description box. They also have like really cute packaging, but well, that's besides the point. But what I'm trying to say is, with this cup, you insert it. What you need to do is you need to press it in like this because it's made out of rubber. It is quite flexible, so you press it like that and then you fold it so that it's really small, and then you insert it, and then once it's inside you let it go at the bottom, and then it opens up, and then it starts cupping all the flow that comes through. So it's like all the blood that comes through goes into the menstrual cup. I hope that makes sense. And it's really clean as well. The only con for it is you constantly need to change it if you're someone who flows very heavily, because the cup does get full, and also you need to dispose of the contents, and you need to wash them with we need to wash it with hot water. That might be the con, but when it comes to being flexible, when it comes to being really clean, this is my baby. I really like to use it on days when I'm working from home and I don't have anywhere to go. Also, it comes in sizes. If you're worried about sizing, I know someone is gonna ask, but I know you guys are taking bigger things than this. But anyway, it comes in sizes. There's a small as well, there's a medium, there's a large. I don't know what size I'm using, but yes, I really like this. And it's quite affordable, guys. And the also good thing, it saves money, because once you get a menstrual cup, you only need to change it maybe after a year or two, if I'm not mistaken. So it means like you're not gonna be buying pads and tampons and all that stuff. So if you guys are interested, this is the plug. One thing that you need to know about the vagina is that it's self-cleaning in many ways, so there's no need for you to go shopping for groceries to put down there. And I'm not joking, guys, I've seen it all. I've seen it on the internet, like people literally go shopping for stuff to put into the vagina so that it stays healthy and fresh and smells great. And I just find it really weird. There's no need for you to put garlic, onions and make a stew. Stop it, guys. You don't need to do that to your vagina. The most thing that you could ever do for yourself is just to clean it with water. If you're someone who's very sensitive, or if your vagina is very sensitive, or if you're not very sensitive like myself, you can use like feminine washes. And personally, I like to use my Live Feminine wash, and I use this every day. I use this every day, whether I'm on my period, whether I'm not. I use it like this is my holy grail. and it has a pH balance of 4.5, which is great for the vagina. If you try and put other things that do not have a great pH, you're only going to destroy the natural pH of the vagina, and that's when you get stuff like yeast infections and you get like fishy smells and etc. Live Feminine Care has two types, or to cater for different types of women. One is the sensitive wash, and the other one is the plus wash. So this one is meant for those people that do not really have any issues with their hoo-ha. Then this one is meant for people that have like a sensitive vagina. So I really love them. Their smell is really natural. They smell really natural because they are made out of natural products. And this one, on the other hand, actually doesn't even have a significant smell, and I really like that. And I will not lie to you guys, when I use this stuff, I stay super fresh throughout the day. And even that, like off odor that you get usually after your periods, when you use the feminine wash, it's not even there. It's like totally gone. Also, when you're wiping yourself, you wipe from the front to the back. You don't drag stuff from the back to the front. That is how we were taught when you're growing up. You do that, you're dragging stuff that's not supposed to be in the front, from the back. So that also really helps me stay super fresh. Also, I like to use intimate wipes. I will list the ones that I use because right now I ran out of intimate wipes, but you can use intimate wipes to wipe yourself as well after you pee, instead of using toilet paper. The other thing that you can do for your vagina to smell great is to let it breathe. I know it is weird to go commando, and when I say commando, I mean to sometimes go without your underwear, but I really recommend it. I do it all the time when I go to bed, mostly because I'm more comfortable with sleeping without underwear than walking around without underwear. But if you're comfortable with walking around without underwear, I mean, why not? Do it. Let it breathe. It needs the air. It needs to breathe. So go to bed without underwear, spend some time without just wearing anything, and also wear cotton underwear. I know cotton underwear is not cute, but it's gonna help you. It's gonna help your downstairs area stay healthy. And if you're worried about not being cute or looking cute in your cotton underwear, try by all means to wear, even if it's lacy underwear, try by all means to make sure that it has that strip of cotton material on the center. That's really great. And also, it comes really standard for everyone. You need to know that after you pee, you don't jump like that. Pee is not gonna drop off. You need to wipe it. So yes, use your wipes or use your toilet paper. And something that you also need to practice if you want your vagina to be great is that every time, if you're sexually active, every time after sexual intercourse, please go wash yourself. That's very good for your aura. Also, if you're someone who generally does not get wet like this, do not force it. Don't try by all means to tell your partner not to force it, because after forcing yourself to have intercourse when you're not ready, or when you're not wet, or when you're not lubricated, the vagina is gonna smell bad. So please try, maybe use a lubricant. I use my lube from Live Feminine Care as well. It's a sensual lubricating gel. Really love it. It smells amazing. It smells like, oh my god, cranberry. Yeah, it is a cranberry lubricant, and it smells really good. There are also so many other lubricants out there. And by all possible means, try not to douche. And when I say douching, I mean like putting stuff up your vagina, like your fingers when you're trying to clean yourself. These don't belong up there. Not at all. They belong outside of your vagina. Also, try not to put groceries. Groceries belong in the kitchen. It's not going to help you in any way to put anything up there. Also, even water itself is not supposed to go in there. Just clean the outside of the vagina, like your labia minor and the clitoris, and you'll be good to go. Personally, also, after I pour, I like to instantly go and bath. Like, I make sure that I do all my business in the morning. I don't do it during the day, because during the day I could be anywhere. I could be having lunch, I could be at the mall, I could be at work, I could be wherever. So I try to make my serious business in the morning, and then I wash, and then I just make sure that during the day I do not expose myself to having to go through that. But well, if it does happen, try to at least wash yourself so that you stay fresh, or try to use wet wipes also to wipe yourself, not just toilet paper. And just try to train yourself, because the system does get used to that. Whatever you train your system, if you train it to do it in the evening, that's what is going to follow. If you train it to do it in the morning, body will adjust to that. So yes, after doing your business number 2, wipe with wet wipes, definitely, not just toilet paper, or wipe and wash yourself, or do it in the morning before you bath and leave the house. Second from last, be in touch with your vaginal scent. Like, I know when something is wrong with my vagina, because definitely I can tell if the discharge has changed, or if maybe there's a different smell to the one that I'm used to. So if you're in touch with your vaginal scent, it helps you stay fresh. You will know definitely that something is going on that's not supposed to be happening. Alright, and if it is something serious, you're instantly alerted and you can go to your doctor. So be in touch with things like that. Check your discharge, the color of your discharge, the scent. Always smell yourself. There's nothing wrong with smelling yourself. It's quite normal. If you're not smelling yourself, you need to get checked. And lastly, the last thing that I will tell you is, if you're someone who's sexually active, please get your pap smear, get checked every year. If you're someone who is having sex, get checked every year, because there are a lot of things that could happen to your sensitive parts, and there are so many STIs that are out there. Or get a pap smear. I get myself checked every year. That's if you're sexually active. If you're not, there's no need for you to do that. So this brings us to the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching it. If you watched it up to this end, thank you so much. And if you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much guys for 9,000 subscribers. The family is growing, and I can't thank you guys enough for the support and for the comments and for always being there. If I did leave out any things that you guys do to look after your intimate parts, please share them in the comment section down below. I love you guys for watching me today, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.